Welcome to another Sacramento Airsoft Club video. In this video, I'm looking into the HitCam airsoft camera. The first video I made a couple days ago was to look at the different modes and settings on this camera, and in this video I am looking more into the focus features and the differences in the focus features between the HitCam and the RunCam2 4K. As you can see, that the HitCam here requires a manual focus. There's a ring on the camera or the scope that you have to turn and try to get that focus in at the correct distances. It will change based on your distance, and this ring is very sensitive, and so it takes some fine-tuning and some gentle movements in order to find that perfect focus point, whereas the RunCam2 has an automatic focus, or perhaps, I'm not sure if this is a camera where the focus is set so that it's broad enough where you can see two different distances, enough detail between the two without it getting too blurry. Later on you'll see in these clips that there are some distances where the RunCam2 4K just does not get the right focus, and it's kind of blurred. And this is one of those clips here that you're seeing. The RunCam2 4K is having issues focusing on the label of this chair. In this next clip, I am at 10% speed. I wanted to show that there's a very minimal difference between 90 frames per second and 120 frames per second at 1080p. It was important in these clips that I test this camera at different distances, different ranges, and that way we can see if there's any effect on the focus when we move up from different positions, to see if any adjustments can be needed in gameplay. And I didn't see a lot of issues with this, and I don't think I will need to adjust the focus ring during gameplay. So I did notice that my BBs were off target when I changed from a zoomed in position to a zoomed out position, and that is kind of annoying. However, it wasn't drastic enough for me to really be concerned about. I typically use Kentucky windage for the most part when there's a lot of wind during gameplay, or if my scope is not completely zeroed or centered and I don't have time to adjust it during gameplay. For a DMR or long range build, when we're zeroed here at 100 feet or at a specific distance, as you move up you won't be exactly on target, so you have to adjust. In these clips here, I put the HitCam on a different AEG, and this is on the Specna Arms AEG that I built for close combat. It's just doesn't reach as far as the other build, and it's kind of designed for close combat or close quarters. I wanted to have these clips on a different AEG because I set up a different profile for this AEG specifically. That way I can put the HitCam on a different AEG in between games. Overall, I noticed that the RunCam2 4K has a washed out or a kind of white haze look to it, and that might just be a setting in the camera, or it could be just the way the camera is built. But because of that, that's actually the reason why I decided to look for another option. That's exactly what HitCam is. It's just another option that I can use, and that fixed that issue that I was having with the RunCam2 4K. The HitCam doesn't have that washed out look. The contrast is more clear. It just seems like a more crisp image, and that's what I was looking for in a camera. Luckily I have both these cameras, so I can try both out. I can switch out if I need to. I have two different options to use. Maybe the RunCam2 4K works better in different settings other than the HitCam would, and I have those two options to utilize or use in gameplay. So for now, I'm going to try to use the HitCam to see if I can get some better footage, and if that doesn't work, I'll fall back to the RunCam2 4K. So keep an eye out for some future videos here. Let me know if this is working out with the HitCam, or if we should go back to the RunCam2 4K. The footage at the end shows what it looks like through the scope, so hang out for that. It's an interesting view through the scope because it has like a fisheye view kind of. It's got a kind of blur on the edges. It's unique. It's not like looking through a regular scope, and it might be something that is obnoxious or annoying for other people, but I think it's going to work out. Focus is